Last week I had a call that I wish I would have recorded, and in this video I'm going to try to capture and summarize what my old friend Todd Pulley and I discussed about financials, and specifically around the idea of why we think owners either don't pay enough attention to their financials or simply flat out ignore them. In the meantime, if you don't know who I am, my name's Scott Miller. I'm the owner of thegrowthleague.com, and I'm making these videos and I'm coaching industry folks since 2009 because I'm passionate about helping them to get more profitable, to reduce the chaos in their businesses, and to help them get out of the day-to-day operations as much as possible, and also ultimately to build a sellable asset so that when they decide it's time to move on, they can do it and capture a substantial financial windfall. Okay, so let's get back to it. What are the 5 things that we identified? One is this feeling of I'm good. I feel like I'm as profitable as I can. I don't need to spend any more, time or attention on my financials. I'm as good as I can be in this industry. And I think in most cases, folks that are not paying attention to their financials are not as profitable as they can be. The second thing we talked about is they just don't understand the benefits, which is kind of a tie-in to number 1. They don't understand the benefits of paying attention to gross profit by division, paying attention to percentages of income in your different cost of goods sold accounts, in your different expense accounts. They just don't understand what the benefits are. There's so many. Like, one is you get more profitable by paying attention to it. Almost without fail, you will get more profitable. The other one is just peace of mind. Understanding what's going on in your business provides a tremendous amount of peace of mind. Even if you've got a bad month or 2 or 3, at least you know what's going on and you've got information at your disposal that you can use to take action. The third thing is, in some cases, they probably don't care about comparing themselves to their peers, or maybe that thought hadn't even crossed their mind. For me and my friend Todd, we got tremendous value from having a peer network that was really interested in comparing ourselves to each other. In one case, I might be stronger in one area than Todd or Tom or Mike or Jeff, right? And we can help each other. We can identify what's going well in the business and what's not going very well in the business and what has a lot of potential to increase. So peer benchmarking is another thing that becomes possible. Number 4 is they just don't understand how important this is when it comes to an exit. If your financials are messy, unexplainable, disorganized, you don't follow a discipline when it comes to invoicing, your AR report isn't accurate, and in your head you can explain all these things, but if it's not explainable by the financials, then the value of your business diminishes. Even worse, it could scare away a great potential buyer. So that's the other thing. People think, okay, well, it's kind of like maybe saving for retirement. You think, well, it's a someday maybe thing. I can't get around to that now. But then all of a sudden retirement sneaks up on you. And if you haven't done the work to save, you might be in trouble. Same thing with selling your business. If you haven't done the work a couple years, few years in advance of selling, you're selling yourself short. You're creating a business that has less value than it should. Okay, so the last thing that Todd and I talked about was number 5. They just can't or just won't face it. We've all known people who've had serious health issues, right? Maybe they've been a long-time smoker and they get a health diagnosis that's really scary, but it's not scary enough to get them to stop smoking. Or somebody with a heart condition and their cardiologist can't talk them into exercising, eating right, cutting back on drinking, right? So maybe in some cases, folks just say to themselves, you know what, my financials, I just can't face it. It's too big of a mountain. I just don't understand it. I'm not a numbers person. I've got an accountant. I've got a bookkeeper. I've got multiple people. They take care of that for me. I'm not a numbers guy, or I'm not a numbers gal. Or maybe it's this. Maybe they say, it just doesn't matter. Even if I did pay attention to my financials, you can only be so profitable in this industry. And back to number 1, I'm good. Like, I'm there, right? And let me just wrap it up by saying, I hope that at least one of these things has triggered the thought in your mind, you know what, maybe he's right. Maybe I should start taking action. And I guarantee you, if you will, you'll get more profitable and your business will be worth more when you decide to sell it. If you don't know where to start, just book a call with me and I'll point you in the right direction. Even if, and this is important, even if you have no interest in a coach now or in the future, book a call with me. We'll spend 15-20 minutes on the phone. I'll help get you unstuck if you truly feel like you just don't know where to start, and you'll be on your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.